Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Pete Wall from Pillar to Post. We're going a little bit of a different route, and as you guys all know, I like to promote things I'm involved in as well as friends that are involved in. And today, if you look on the side of your screen, it's all about Corrogatio, the Midnight Massacre. Now, this is the fourth edition, the installment of short stories, and it's a collaboration between 10 different authors, and it all is about horror, thriller, and I'm a big fan of it. I've never really partook in writing this style, so this was my first venture, and I was brought on by New Icon, also known as Mark Malero. This is from Monolith. Well, got my first book right here. So Monolith right there. That is the back. The cover, as you can see on the screen there, is a special edition cover. Not the one that first comes out in it, but I had to go for this one. I don't know, something about the green complexion and everything. It just really popped in my eyes, and so I picked this cover for that reason. Now, I've already read all the stories in here because I got a download before the book was released of everyone's writing and everything, and I really enjoyed the reads. So today, when it was delivered, my daughter grabbed it right away, and she read New Icon story, called The Prowler, and in her words, she says, "Wow, what a mindfuck." She really enjoyed the read, The Prowler. She also read mine, really enjoyed it, and now wants to read the rest of the book. So I do apologize for the noise. I've got my son working upstairs, taking something apart, and he's being very noisy about it. But I've got to say, I'm very proud to be a part of the Monolith team. And there's more to come from myself involved with the Monolith and C-Pop Productions. They are based in Los Angeles, and New Icon, as you guys know, a big presence on YouTube, or at least had a big presence on YouTube, known as Bomb Pop Overdrive. And if you guys want to get involved, go to lulu.com. Definitely the place to go get it. As you can see, very good cover. Now, mine was damaged slightly in the delivery. I even got a nice notice from the postal service apologizing for any damage to the book. So they had some issues via transit, but all in all, great cover, great read. So if you guys love a little bit of thriller, a little bit of horror, a little bit of mindfuckery, that is all involved right here in Corrogatio, the Midnight Massacre 4. Now, I also ordered the Corrogatio Special Christmas Edition as well, and that is, I'm hoping, will be here tomorrow, and that consists of Corrogatio 1 through 3, as well as some added stories by myself, by New Icon, as well as some of the other authors that were involved in Corrogatio 4. So, I'm going to keep on plugging this, guys. Go to lulu.com, look up Corrogatio Midnight Massacre, and any other publications by New Icon. There is a lot in there, folks. So you want to check it out and basically pick and choose what you want, because I guarantee it's going to be a good read either way. Now, Corrogatio, Corrogatio at lulu.com. Check it out, folks. Okay? You want more information? You want, you want a little bit of a teaser. You know what? I'm going to read the very opening. This is written by Mark Malero, New Icon, the owner and founder of C-Pop. And he goes, "We rise for the fourth gathering. At this stage, what else is there to say? I started my journey in 2008, and all this time later, here we are. It is 2018, and it is the fourth year that Corrogatio is presented to our amazing loyal fan base. To everyone new to Corrogatio, I bid you a warm welcome and hope you enjoy the collective effort this year. If you would have told me 10 years ago that C-pop would have grown into the monster it is today, I would have glossed it over, thinking nothing of it. But I am astounded on a daily basis as to how far we have come. Unleashing a publishing brand, the Monolith, which serves as both a place to keep the the worlds of C-pop's game universes alive, and as a platform for up and coming writers to showcase their talents to not only our fan base, but the entire world. We serve as a platform, one that many seek, and one that we gladly open our infernal doors to, for those seeking somewhere to be able to free their creative minds, and it is the Monolith that does this. So prepare your senses, as this year's publication provides you with not only the biggest group of authors to date, but a collection of terror-filled stories that will surely keep you turning page after page. My thanks to everyone involved in this year's release for their patience, dedication, and amazingly talented effort in what is Corrogatio's greatest release. Now dim the candles, prepare the chant. It's time. Infernally and forever yours, New Icon, owner and founder of C-pop. I want to basically say thank you to New Icon for bringing me aboard Monolith. It's been a great experience. It's testing me in different ways in my writing skills, as well as putting me in a different genre, as well as allowing new fans to partake in my style of writing. Now, I went a lot different route than most authors would for Corrogatio. As well as myself, I'm more of a fantasy fiction based writer, and I really love using my imagination to create my own worlds and creatures and names of cities, as well as people. So this was really stretching my abilities, and you know, I wanna thank Mark for that alone in testing me in a whole new way when it comes to writing. And I'm hoping that this will also bring me into a different light when I'm writing fantasy fiction, where I can bring something a little bit different to the fantasy fiction world. Now, I am the third author in this book, I believe. So Prowler, written by New Icon, which my daughter really loved. She loved the ending, and she was going, "What? That's it? That can't be it." So I really love that. So mine is titled Royal Blood, and I went by my real name. There's a lot of people that like to change their name for their books. I always wanted to see my name on publications. I've been a writer since I was a child, and I struggled to regain that ability after my accident. And now I've been published 3 times, one a full novel by myself, and now 2 short stories within the Monolith team. And seeing the Wall name alone on the cover, that inspires me to do so much more. But a lot of great stories in here. 10 authors. It's the biggest publication, as he said in the opening statement. You can't disagree that this would be the best year for Monolith as well as Corrogatio, and he's got so much more in plans and bringing them forward. Now, the plans are for me to turn my stories, the short stories in here that I've done for this one, as well as the Christmas edition, and turn that into a series. I believe it's going to be called the Red Skull Society. It will be heavily on the supernatural, vampiric, werewolf, and I put my own twist on the vampire mythos. It's I didn't need them feeding off of people. I didn't need them, to me, a vampire looks at a human as weak. So if a human is so weak, how would that blood strengthen a vampire? You know? So I'm putting a whole different twist on the whole vampire mythos, and I'm getting things ready and put together for it. And when I've got that complete, I will send it over to Mark, and we will be talking about covers and when I want to start releasing under the Monolith brand. Also, since we're talking about books, um, now I send out an open invitation to anyone aspiring writer or would-be writer that wants to get involved. I want to bring Big Dog Publishing out and about and use it for people that are just getting into writing, you know, and want to test their own abilities. So we're going to come up with a collaboration of our own called The Wasteland. Well, simply Wasteland. That is the title, just Wasteland. And it will be a collaboration, different stories about the Wasteland, a world that has been torn apart and left in shambles, and the survivors have got to claw and scratch their way to actually live for another day. So it's going to be gory, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be violent. You know, and we're going to probably tackle subjects that people are going to be raising their eyebrows. It's like, oh wow, can't believe we went that way. And that is the whole point of it, to stretch the imagination, to go where someone else would be a little bit too afraid to go. But it's going to be good writing, it's going to be good stories, and The Wasteland will be coming very soon. I was hoping for a February 1st release, but it's looking like it will probably be at the end of February, because I'll have to do a lot of editing, as well as bring my wife aboard and getting her to edit as well. And we want to make sure that the presentation for Wasteland is top notch, and you guys all enjoy the read. But right now, it's Corrogatio, the Midnight Massacre. This is the fourth edition, the largest collaboration of authors to date for Monolith in Corrogatio. I am honored. I want to say thank you all once again. Those that have purchased the book, those that have read the free download, thank you very much. You know, post down below what your opinion is of the writing that went down and took place by each and every author here below in the comments section. I will also be posting links to lulu.com, where you can find this book and as many others as you wish to purchase from New Icons Monolith series. Okay, that's it for today, folks. I want to thank you all. Have a great day, and I'll be seeing you very soon. I'm out of here.